Welcome to my kitchen. I'm just going to make macaroni cheese with leek, which is a very tasty meal and quite economical. I usually buy a kilogram of macaroni. That costs me £1.20 and I can get about 13 servings out of that, so that's quite good. The cheese will offer. I'm obviously not going to use all of that cheese, but I do have numerous recipes in my book that use cheese, so that won't go to waste. I bought some leeks which cost about £1. I should only use half of those in the macaroni, but I will be using the rest in leek and potato soup. So all in all, if you actually cost the portions that we use, you would get 2 quite generous portions of macaroni cheese with leeks for just under £2. So let's get started. I've trimmed and sliced the leek, and as you can see, cut it into halves, and I've given it a good wash. So I'm going to put that into the saucepan. And I'm going to pour over 300 millilitres of milk. I'm going to bring that gently to the boil, and then we'll be leaving it to simmer until the leeks are nice and tender. I think I might as well cover that for the time being. I've got a saucepan of water boiling. It is lightly salted. And into that I'm going to put the 150 grams of macaroni. And that will need to cook for about 5 minutes. So I'm going to just set my timer. Just give these a bit of a stir. It's best if they don't get too near the edge, because sometimes they do burn on the side of the saucepan. Which, are you recording? So the macaroni has been boiling for 5 minutes, so I can strain that off. The leeks are done nicely, so I'm going to use my slotted spoon and take them out of the milk and put them in the dish, in the oven-proof dish that we're going to cook it in. Obviously spread it evenly. Oops. Try not to spill anything. Doesn't really matter if there's any leeks left in the milk, because it's all going to be mixed in together in the end anyway. So I'm going to melt the butter in the saucepan. I've got 25 grams of plain flour here, and I've got a quarter of a teaspoonful of mustard powder, which I'm going to mix well in. Oh, I'm going to add the flour and gently stir it in. A nice smooth paste. going to gradually add the milk. I'll turn the heat off for the time being. It does go very thick very quickly. I'm going to whisk it in. I'm going to use my whisk. Quite smooth now. Put the heat back on and leave it to cook for 5 minutes, stirring quite regularly. And at this point you can add salt and pepper if you wish. So it's been cooking for 5 minutes now, so I'm going to add the macaroni. Stir it in well. And that needs to cook for 4 minutes. So that's almost ready. So I'm going to preheat the grill to a medium setting. So it's now been cooking for the 4 minutes, and I'm going to stir in about 2/3 of the cheese. Okay, it's all nicely stirred up, and I'll put it over the leeks in the dish. And use my flexible friend. It's amazing how much you can get off with one of these. Shame to waste it. And sprinkle over the rest of the cheese fairly evenly. So pop it under the grill and leave it there for about 6 minutes, and then it should be ready. So it's been under the grill now for about 6 minutes. So it looks nice and golden. As you can see, there's two really generous portions there. And let's see what it looks like from inside. What do you think to that? Does that look good? So I don't think you'll buy macaroni in tins again.